Hi everyone, Black Beauty NP here. I wanted to come on to talk a little bit about my hair journey. So I have been trying to grow out my hair long for so long. It's been a couple of years now that I learned about how black people can have, or black women can have very long hair, and I've been trying different things to get my hair to grow at a certain rate and to retain length and to have thickness, and it was all to no avail. So right now my hair is around um, maybe a little above bra strap length, but that means nothing to me because my hair has gone to bra strap length and back so many times before. And the reason why is even though my hair grows long, it doesn't stay thick, so I tend to have to cut it and cut it and cut it. And so I've cut my hair so many times over the years that I really have not been able to see the amount of length that I really wanted to. So just recently I decided that I'm going to do things a little differently. I have gotten to a point where I have a steady regimen of products that I'm using, and they've been working for me. Unfortunately, I have a problem with consistency, so I tend to want to shift and change and add things when I really shouldn't, and I should maintain what I have. So I have been able to maintain for about a couple of months now. So the new change that I've added are these braids. And so the thing about these braids are I put them in myself. So I did not get these professionally done. I think I did a pretty good job considering that it was my first time doing it. I've been getting compliments, so I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm not so bad after all. But what I've been doing is I have been washing these and re-braiding them, but not removing them all at once so that my hair gets tangled, right? So I had these in a month and a half ago, and since then, every week or two, I've been washing them, and I've been doing a pretty good job because every time I unbraid to redo the braid, I notice that there has not been any residue on the hair, and I don't comb out, whatever strand. I just um, finger detangle, open it up a bit, and then spritz it with my water and olive oil spritz bottle, which is here, and then rebraid it back. And like I said, I've been doing that for a month and a half, so I'm hoping to see some retention with that and some thickness too. The back is always much thicker than the front. At some point I will take out the braids and show you, but this is my very first video because I really want this to work and I really want to see the process. Like, I've been not really envying, because I'm so glad for the women on YouTube who have been going through this journey and have had wonderful and successful experiences, whereas I have not. But I want to have the similar experience. I want to be able to be like, oh my gosh, look at my long hair. I was here, now I'm here, and it's thick and flowy. And the reason why I feel this way too is because I always had very thick and moderately long hair as a child, and so it was just that I wanted it to get longer. The thickness was so fine, but the length was not. So I've totally ruined my whole hair texture. I think it's much softer than it's ever been, even though I remember my hair being soft and malleable and just really manageable when it's wet, not when it's dry. So, but over the course of, I guess I would say, 10 years, I've really been messing with my hair and just not letting it do its thing. It's so funny when you weren't really paying attention to your hair. I don't know if this is your experience, but when I was not paying attention to my hair, it was just growing. But now that I care and I'm like, I wanted to do this and I wanted to do that, it's like I'm not doing anything, right? And so it's so frustrating. But anyway, so I have this new process that I'm going through here where I have these braids in. I've had them in for a month. I'm going to have them for a very long time, where I just braid and rebraid. I might give my hair a breather every once in a blue, but for now, I think I look fine with the braid, so I'm not like worried about what I look to be like, oh my gosh, I really need to change my look in any way. I'm really fine with it. So again, I braid it, right, like it is now. I wash it in the braids. I make sure I do a very good scrub with my Shea Moisture and Hibiscus shampoo. I do the conditioning, and then I put in, I rinse with black tea rinse to help with retaining the hair, and I let it go after a day or two after it's dried. That's when I do the rebraiding. So I have already rebraided the back, and I hadn't done a bad job at it. Like, you could tell, like, this is pretty tight, very close to my scalp. I haven't done the front yet. So you see how this is very loose, and the knot here and the hair that's either grown out or loosened up is down there. So like, you can tell that I'm not doing a bad job at it. I don't know if all of this is new growth. I don't think so. I just feel like I haven't braided it tight enough for it to like not slip some, but I know it has grown as well. So at some point I'll have like a different color shirt. I'm in mourning, so I'm always going to be in black for like a year or so. So don't mind. I can't really do much, you know, with measuring right now, which I don't want to. Like I said, it's only been a month and a half, so there's no need for me to be measuring, and like, there's no point, right? So yeah, but it's been working this way. I'm gonna keep it for a while, and we'll see how well this new process works for me. If you want to try it, go right ahead and do so. Like I said, I don't comb it out. I just open it up, finger detangle. I spritz it before I rebraid it to make sure it's moisturized. I do moisturize throughout the week with the water and olive oil spray here, and I also add wild growth hair oil. This is like my staple. This is one of the things that I haven't thrown out of my hair regimen because I had so many products before. You should see the stock of products that I'm no longer using. So thank you for watching. I'm going to walk you through this as I go through it, and hopefully we see great change for my hair, and I pray and hope that your hair is doing just as well, and blessings to you and yours. If you like this video, though it's my first, I hope it's not my last, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!